What is the Protector Symposium? The Protector Symposium is a live training event for protectors, no matter what your background is, whether you're a civilian, law enforcement professional, professional protector, first responder. This event is for you. It is an event that thrives off the synergy of the world's most elite protectors. It's the type of training event that is simply one place you can go to acquire a number of different protection-centric soft skills and hard skills. These events will upgrade your protection game, your PQ, your protection quotient, and there have never been events like this out there in the game that are accessible to the greater public. Check out these reviews, don't miss out.
I'm here with my friend Daniel, and you came as a sponsor, and we're gonna get into that in a second, but you work in the executive protection industry, yeah?
Correct.
And you were here all 4 days?
Correct.
So let's start off with the soft skills portion. How was that for you?
Knowledge is power. So no matter if you've been 1 year to 15 years in the industry, everything that you picked up from every people that you learn, all the instructors out there, you're gonna learn something different for what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. Like I said before, and I have mentioned it many times, you need to know your why you do everything, and why do you get into this field. So the soft skills and the hard skills will make you a better executive protection, security in the industry, especially how things are nowadays in the world that we live in.
And then coming out of the soft skills into the hard skills portion, one, how did you feel about actually getting to apply it? But two, did the soft skills kind of prime you and get you ready for that hard skills portion? I know I heard from some people that were only able to come to the soft skills. They were like, oh man, I want to go do this now. But how rewarding was that for you over the last 2 days doing the hard skills?
So yes, the soft skills definitely prepared me for the hard skills. It was like a little bit to get you to the next one. And yes, I was hyped up, even though I've been doing this for 17 years. Yes, from the beginning to the end, it's always something different, and it prepares you to get to the next level.
Now, how was the, something that I thought was cool about this was all the networking that happens. Like every night we were all getting together, people were meeting people. For someone who's been in the industry a while, how was the networking portion of it for you?
For me, is an amazing thing to get with the young community, older community. I have mentors. Perfect example, Christian West. That he is the best thing to me. I follow him. I want to do everything that he has done it, and I'm going to do it for the industry. And I would like to do it and pass it on to the rest of the people.
Yeah, and it was cool having a chance to see a guy like Christian just sort of guard down, just hanging out and just being able to have, I saw so many people just be able to sit down and have a conversation with him, you know, and that's not something you get to do every day. You know, especially if you go to a big conference or something like that, he's got 1,000 other people he's trying to chat with. But here, such a small, intimate group, you're really able to kind of dial into those. Did you see the same thing?
100%. And that's why I like to join events and come to events like that. You have the time to get with people like him and spend that quick time that you're not going to be able to do it when you go somewhere else, because the different events, different people.
Yeah. Now, as a sponsor, value added here for you. How'd that go as a sponsor?
Amazing. I believe in the mission. I believe in what Byron Rodgers is doing. That's why I put my heart to where I see the heart of the people who wants to do good. And to me, as a sponsor, I believe what we're going to do is going to be the next generation. It's going to be the best thing for the executive protection, security specialists out there. They're going to learn, and we're going to bring more to the industry.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for being here, brother. Look forward to seeing you at the next one.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, Luke here. I'm here with my new friend B, and you've been killing it this whole time. I've been very impressed with your capabilities. And you've been here all 4 days?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, is this your first Protector Symposium?
Yes.
And you were just telling me you are here as a
Single mama.
And?
Business owner, woman.
Awesome. That is so awesome. I love hearing that. I think that's great. Why did you come here?
You know, it's interesting. On day one, I learned what EP means. So I felt like it was necessary, you know, to take action to protect my children. I'm their protector. So to me, it made sense. I somehow started following Byron. It must have been through Tony Blauer, but there's this beautiful community of protectors, and I didn't really realize that was a profession thing. But I have gained invaluable tools and ways to build, to take care of my kids. So I'm thrilled that I came, and I'm thrilled about the connections I made.
That's awesome. Now, coming into it, let's break it down. The first 2 days, the soft skills portion. What was just kind of your general takeaway from that?
Oh, well, I think the first thing is that violence is uncomfortable, and watching some of the videos that we were watching, you know, I kind of had to put on my big girl pants and be like, oh right, you know, this isn't a movie, this is real, and I think it's good to prepare the mind for that. But I loved all of the presenters and sort of how they laid out what they were going to teach us over the next 2 days. But even that day is standalone, really, really valuable. I have pages of notes.
That's awesome. And then those days, there were some other women in the crowd. Was that encouraging for you to see?
At
did you get to kind of
yes.
did you get to kind of hang out with some of them? Some of them are
Yes.
EP professionals.
Yeah.
How was that? How'd that go?
It was great. I was under the impression that I was going to be in a sea of men, which is fine. I don't care. But it was nice to see women. And then there's one who kind of took me under her wing and was explaining things to me in the beginning, which was really nice. Yeah.
That's awesome. But you are the only female that stayed for the hard portion.
Right.
So, how'd the hard portions go? How did the soft portion kind of set you up for the hard portion going in? And did that transition well? And then did you ever feel like you were in too deep as a female here?
Good questions. Yes, the first day really set the stage for knowing what I was getting into. I knew with Tony, but I think it was really important because I hadn't heard of some of the other guys, and so it was great to know what I was going to be learning. I expected that I was going to be in over my head, but what's really amazing about the hard skills is the way they deliver the information, and even like the hands-on portions of things. They're building foundations, so they're moving so slowly, like gun training, right? You're going to go back to the basics. You're going to learn the proper way to do things every time, and you move slowly. You earn speed. That's something I learned this weekend. So it's very doable for, you know, the most advanced to someone like me who knows nothing, because they're teaching the basic skills. So, and there were people that were wildly advanced here, right?
Yeah.
Still gaining skills.
Well, for me, you know, I was kind of in the same boat. I've been a lifelong martial artist. I've trained with professional MMA fighters and world champion boxers, Thai boxers. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I learned a massive amount from every single person here. So even from somebody like me who's really experienced, I picked up from everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I learned something from everybody because I don't know much about knife work. I carry a knife, but it's I open Amazon boxes with it, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't really know like what that meant or what could be done with it, but more importantly, how to defend against it.
Right, and
Is
to
that
hear
kind of the same
multiple
for you?
views. Well, multiple views. You have multiple knife professionals here teaching you maybe their take on, after all their years of experience, how they think things should be done, how they think a blade should be made, things like that. But what you can do is you can cherry pick what works for you. So, and the really cool thing about this is and should be of interest to everyone. With the way the world is, everyone from someone like you to someone like me, and there's nothing boring about any part of this. It is just like, this is life. This is what we need to know.
Yeah, that's
cool.
awesome. Well, it was awesome meeting you.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
too,
coming
Luke.
out. And you gonna come back?
I'm definitely gonna come back. I'm gonna try and bring all my girlfriends.
Awesome. Boom.
Boom, what's up, you guys? Want to drop you a quick video on the reviews from the Symposium 3.0. This is the first of like a series of review videos we're going to be dropping to you guys, just so that you can see kind of what the feedback is like at these events, what types of people come to the events, you know. So like, no matter where you're at in terms of physical potency, you know, we have some females in here, which I think is amazing, because if anyone really needs to learn the art of protection, it's those who have less natural physical potency. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no one hunting me. I'm a 240 pound, you know, dude. But generally, unless I'm at work. Anyways, so no matter what your background is, whether you're a professional, a protector, first responder, military, responsible civilian who gets it and understands that everyone needs to protect themselves, there is so much you can take from these events, because they are high touch events where you get hands-on training from epic, legendary instructors, right? Like it's an honor to be able to organize these things. But want you guys to get some of the feedback in order to encourage you to join us for this upcoming Protector Symposium 4.0 that's going to be taking place in South Florida, October 1st through the 3rd. Another epic instructor load out there. So go to protectorsymposium.com, download the ones we've already done, watch them, and join us at one of the live events in your area. No matter where you are on the spectrum of skills, you're going to get a lot from training with us. It's an honor to organize these things and make the world a safer place and help good people become more dangerous. Byron Rodgers, I hope to train with you guys at one of the upcoming events out. Boom!